Frozen Long Johns reckon there's not a lot of give in those, 1940. The Chicago blizzard of 1967 struck northeast Illinois and northwest Indiana in January with a record-setting 23 inches of snow. The spin-off TV series, Gomer Pyle, USNC, was about the misadventures of a bumbling Marine from Mayberry named Gomer Pyle, Jim Nabors, and Sergeant Carter, Frank Sutton, 1964-69. The London Underground taken more than 100 years ago. The world's first gym machine designed by Gustav Zander, Stockholm, 1892. Watney Worry, who used to read Mad magazine or still collects them now. C-3PO closing in on Carrie Fisher on the set of The Empire Strikes Back in 1979. Victorian self-defense, 1890. British rock glam band, the Sweet shot to the top of the charts in the 1970s with hits like Ballroom Blitz, Little Willie and Fox on the Run. Nope, constructing the GPO Tower, London, 1964. Love at First Bite was a 1979 vampire spoof with George Hamilton, Susan St. James, Richard Benjamin, and Art Johnson. Although actress Dolores Faith resembled Elizabeth Taylor with her dark hair, she was actually a natural blonde. Here she is in a scene from the film Wild Harvest, 1962. Jack Nicholson and Angelica Houston with huge smiles at the Academy Awards in 1975. The Kwakiutl people going to a wedding, British Columbia, 1914. Raymond Burr played a fictional lay criminal defense lawyer in the TV series Perry Mason from 1957 to 66. Who Loves Yeah, Baby? Aristotelis Telesavalas was an American singer and character actor who had a 40-year career in TV. Steve McQueen working out and having fun swinging on a rope back in 1968. The Free Throw Atlanta Boys, High-V Tech High School, 1921. The Harlem Globetrotters watching Goldie Hawn show off her skills with a basketball on the Goldie Hawn Special in 1978. Here's a family moment when dad and son checking out the turkey as mom bastes it for Thanksgiving dinner back in the early 1960s. Jose Feliciano is a musician from Puerto Rico who was blind at birth. He had worldwide success for his rendition of The Doors' hit Light My Fire in 1968 and Christmas classic Feliz Navidad in 1970. Flooding at Surbiton, London, 1932. The band Devo came to be in 1973. Their classic lineup consisted of two sets of brothers, the Mothersbaugh and the Cassettles, along with Alan Myers. Photo from 1980. Before Thelma and Louise, there was Angelica Houston and Liza Minnelli on a road trip back in 1975. Shazam was a TV show about teen Billy Batson, who transforms into the superhero Captain Marvel, and his companion mentor as they travel around in an RV helping others. 1974 to 77. 1980s California Dreamin' at its finest. Samurai with Longbow Satsuma Domain, Japan, 1860. The 1977 Pontiac Trans Am, the ultimate of cool cruising cars. Sad news for AC/DC fans when rhythm guitarist and co-founder Malcolm Young had passed away. Here he is on the right with Bon Scott in 1976. First century BC Roman shipwreck discovered at Comacchio, northern Italy in 1980. David Cassidy showing his muscle while Arnold Schwarzenegger smiles for the camera in 1975. Rip David, our thoughts are with his family at this time. Miss America 1971, Phyllis George, visiting the troops in Vietnam. Bill Medley and Bobby Hatfield, the Righteous Brothers, David Bowie, Yoko Ono, John Lennon, and Robert F. Flack backstage at the Grammy Awards, 1975. The fictitious Canadian TV station SCTV, Second City Television, had parodies of films and other TV shows, with comedy classics like Monster Horror Chiller Theater and Great White North, 1976 to 81.